So my fellow brothers, Masalem, Papa Pikinde, welcome to this grand launching of the SHIBI International Board of Investors, SHIBI. I believe until now, we don't actually get the message across. Say something to go on. Indeed, something big gets to really happen. On this day, the 13th of September 2014, something big don't happen. We don't form a group called SHIBI, the SHIBI International Board of Investors. Before I continue, I would like to introduce myself. You know, through our website presentation and some emails I don't send out already, I don't introduce myself to many people. I be Dr. A.C. Akuma, our Kalisus Akuma, born and bred in Mancon, batch of 1989. I do my specialization currently in internal medicine and gastroenterology for Germany here. So at the Salobuna, and I'll be very happy, say on this day we don't get the opportunity for introduce this great agenda. But I don't get a lot of emails from so many people, phone calls, even text messages from Cameroon and America. People they ask, say, my brother, now wait till they do. Wait till they happen. Wait till I want to. Tell me, give details. We don't see them, but we need to understand. So, I will tell you the background story for which we do. We'll be in Berlin for 2000. So on the 9th of May 2013, SHIBI for Germany, they will meet up for Duisburg. You know, they begin their annual general assembly, and during their general assembly, they hold a very educative seminar. And that seminar, when they hold, will be very special. The title of that seminar was "Be Your Own Boss." Even the Chamber of Commerce for Essen, Germany, will be present. And you get a lot of Cameroonians away on that day, they will be inspired. So, we learn, some SHIBI will learn on that day. Say, make we become bosses too. Make we learn how to own and control something. You know, a lot of us SHIBI will not be successful as individuals. If you ask most of the SHIBI where they did Germany, they will tell you they be doctor this, doctor that. 9th of May 2013, a group of SHIBI in Germany were greatly inspired. They were inspired to become bosses. They were inspired to become leaders. They were inspired to start putting their energies together to do something in Cameroon for Cameroonians. And that's how the idea, the vision of a SHIBI school was formed. So, this school, we believe say a lot of us SHIBI we don't learn so many different things. You get, if I want an engineer, when a SHIBI, I go see him. I want chief, when a SHIBI, I go see him. Zero, when a SHIBI, I go see him. Medical doctor, when a SHIBI, I go see him. Pharmacists, nurse, drivers, mechanics, carpenters. All walks of life, we get professionals. It means we don't actually pass the stage of learning. We don't pass that stage for the complaint about the people that were up, because now we now be the intelligentsia, and we be now the middle class, because a lot of us are working, and the people that behind us, they see us as elites of the country. So now we now give us that the device strategy will be different from which we parents be doing. So we will decide, say we go break out of the lines of SHIBI, because every SHIBI group around the world, it gets different objectives why they exist. You know, some SHIBI they just come together to feel like brothers, discuss and enjoy the times that they spend together, share like brothers, you know, mentor each other. But we actually get one vision. We become as one people with one vision. And that one vision now for build a SHIBI school. So some people they ask and say, but if we not get a vision, why give Obina a school? So the goal of this project now to economically empower Shesans as a group. I know as individuals, Shesans are very successful, but as a group, Shesans, they own and control nothing. Before I want actually continue, I would like to congratulate the Shesans them for where they don't come out with an initiative of a school where actually it is start this year, September 2014. I tell you now, congratulations. And actually that one is a shining example where we get to emulate. So we who don't initiate the Shesa International Board of Investors, SHIBI, will be out for, first of all, for economically empower Shesans. Now, first objective that for own a school where we control them, where we go make profit, and from that profit, we will look back at our engineers, at our mechanics, at our doctors, at our pharmacists. Start asking them the answers to the problems that we face in our society. The problem that we would face about Cameroon away, na dirty water, na dust, kata and cough, malaria, food shortage, transport. I don't believe say for all the doctors and engineers the way they are around the world, we don't fit solve these water problems. We don't fit stop malaria. We fit if we decide to want to do. All we need to take a decision. But if we take that decision, we need money, and to get that money, we get to invest. So this big agenda, now we get a school where we own and control, where it will actually be our economic power base. The second reason, and very important reason, for me personally, the most important reason, what are we teaching our children? What will become of the people when they come after us? For Sacred Heart, we will learn so much Latin. I don't think say our people they need Latin. Maybe if they learn Swahili, they will discuss with some people in East Africa and do business with them. I believe say instead of do philosophy, we will actually teach them on campus certain skills the way they will need them. Where even if by the time they come up from 5, they get skills the way it will make them effective and useful in the society. We believe say this, so the curriculum is a very, very important thing. Why would we spend so much time to teach European history where we begin to don't know African history? You ask somebody about what will happen for their own village about 50 years ago, you know, if he tell you, but you ask about other village, he will tell you from A to Z. Maybe we'll give or teach our children something different. That is, by the time we begin to come out from 5 with O levels, if a mama die, a papa die, that begin on your own, he will survive. They will feel write books because when they tell them from day one, when they feel write books, they will feel you don't start work with electronics, with chips and diodes from the time when they enter Sacred practically. Even if you go back to a neighborhood, tell them, say this, so you don't learn for school how to purify that water when it causes them to get typhoid. Because we go teach them. Now, I think that we need them. We go teach them how to farm because they will need food security. We will also teach them to be investors, to be inventors. That is, we'll teach them for be creative, and we'll actually offer a prize for creativity for school. We begin where it come out with the best creation during the school time. We will get a prize, and we will make a creativity day where the beginner will get time for the use their head to come out with things that are real and important to them and our society. So now the two important reasons that a lot of things that will happen if we just decide to be organized and believe say this, so we will do one, because the reason why we need to do great things of Africa is because we need to think about them. You know, when I was born, some person will tell me say this, so black man, it's too dull. You know, if you create a car, if you make motor, but the reason why we need to make motor for country now because nobody even think about them. So if we get a school, we'll start to tell people and say, when I know something, why would they live in darkness? We will create micro turbines. all man for the ground they do them except we. So we have to start teach them something different, in the way they need them. So some person they ask, how we go to attain this goal? You know, we give first of all decide to start. The first thing first of all is just to start. We don't create a website, and in this website we don't create various discussion forums. You know, we get the marketing board, we get the board of engineers, we get the management board, we get boards of managers, teachers, and we get boards for discuss any kind of thing for forum, so that people, the way they get like minds and get ideas, they can share that with we. We would like to see all these sessions the way they did around the world, qualified in various professions. Meet and register on our website www.shibionline.org. Create a professional profile so that if we find you, you've been an architect, one bill was school, we need you, we'll see you. You've been an engineer, we'll tell you, see, that was cool, one for produce one electricity, we will power them, we will see you. So it be very important for Shesans to get on board. It's not about rallying people together for ask them money, but the first target we want to do now for bring our engineers together, for bring our doctors together under one umbrella. Make the people reachable, more network become one. When we don't get a very broad-based network of about 1,000, 2,000 people, I believe so we will get everybody on board. We didn't have to do anything we want to do. Now, if in some person thinks the idea be lofty, and some people they think it is so for the short term, even though we get a big vision of a Shesa school. What about the short term? I know say wait till we worry people every day, husbands and wives and children. What do I get on the table? So we need to only call Shesans when they come together. I'm going to talk about the school way it will be established in 10 years to come. We call Shesans to come together. If we talk say this, so una two. If we put una small money together, we have to create some small business. Work together as partners. After all, as individuals, we know how we excel. Man we get 5A, he get a 5A in a U1. Man we get a PhD, he get a PhD in a U1. But Shesans as a group, we get to excel. And we start to excel by, first of all, taking the small steps, which is encouraging us Shesans to learn how to work together. So, in order for us to do an effective fundraising, we will create a fundraising board. We will encourage Shesans to invest. Even SHIBI itself will invest in some small things, which will continuously and constantly raise an income, where it will serve as, it will generate income for the investors, and also it will bring in a steady income for this big school. So as we launch the Shesa International Board of Investors today, you know, I don't get any doubt on my mind whatsoever. It can take some time, but it's impossible for this mission not to be accomplished. I thank you for your attention. Any questions, please? I'm ready. Dr. Emmanuel Gassa.
Yes, my question is, this paragraph when I talk about Shesa International Board of Investors. Me, I understand say na board where Shesa all over the world. So long as it be Shesa, you will be not true. Or na all over Shesa for Germany.
Thank you for this very important question. A very important question that.
And number one, now, forget two.
Yes, I'll just answer the question straight to make it simple. We form the Shesa International Board of Investors. That means any Shesan around the world gets to join if he like to. Actually, it be voluntary. If you like to join, if you join. If you like to join later, you will still join. So if you don't join now, maybe we will see like a challenge for make you for join later.
Okay, thank you very much for that answer. I don't understand. My next question, I say, una talk say una want for una don't decide for invest for take for use school for implant a school of una own for make this school now as the base way all these una ideas and they will be practiced, they will put into action. Now it means immediately say una fit they go do only that kind of investment. So other kind of small investment every day for generate money. If some people for that group and they get some idea or they also some business where the video in a short term for fit get some small money, it be possible for integrate that kind of business into inside this big project.
I will ask our member of the board of initiators, Mr. Ngwa Abeti Divine, to answer the question.
Yeah, thank you very much for your question, Dr. Ngasa. I believe Shesan, actually SHIBI a platform would actually support both long-term and the goal for SHIBI as a whole a long-term project, but definitely would accommodate investors and SHIBI investors that would like to participate for the project with a short-term agenda in mind if they want for actually realize their returns in the short term. So we'll get a fundraising board where definitely they'll actually come together to see how they feel develop a kind of financial structure where the organization will feel run on and will feel accommodate these short-term investors so that they will feel work for the SHIBI project, but at the same time they will feel meet their personal short-term aims here, like short-term revenue if now it's that what they want them.
Thank you very much.
I would like for support what you don't talk with a concrete example and something where we already get in mind. You know, we still wait on ex-students where the architects made a design with a school. You know, when they design the school, they tell me that $5 million. You know, go frighten me. They tell us that $20 million. You know, go frighten me. Immediately, we get an architectural plan. We know how much that school will cost. It will send us at work. And we will find every means for raise that fund, forget that school. And one of them, it will be this short-term investment. Because at the end of the day, Shesans, now the middle class, it's about putting food on the table. Making profit for yourself, for your family, for your relatives. So, on our platform, we will encourage our members, people don't register on our website, to come together and do businesses together. Where maybe we don't create a good mechanism where it will be supervised by SHIBI. It means that if you even sit in America, sit in Germany, you conceive a good business. If we don't actually create and establish our network, because we look forward to get an office in Bamenda, an office in Douala, office in Boya, maybe Kumba, such that you can actually work through the office, build a network, run your business under the banner of SHIBI, and you make profit for yourself, at the same time generate rating income for that school. Now, I will actually seize this opportunity for give a small example of an initiative where we will actually start, and we expect maybe everything goes well, we will start by December. You get some members, they are already talking about offering some services for Cameroonians who are traveling. We know those who they be out of the country on asylum. You know, if you land with plane for Douala, you know, directly. Maybe if you land for Calabar, Nigeria, you land for maybe like for land for some other country and then you enter Cameroon. Or you get problem when you get to land for Cameroon for 4 a.m. Or you leave the country for 3 a.m. for flight, go back to your destination. So we want to put a bus on the ground where this bus actually, through our offices, it will pick up people from airport to their destination, carry them from their hotels to airport, and for make their journey very easy for them. Now, service is the way no group immediately organize them for Cameroon there in an organized fashion. You know, people, the way they invest in such a business, they will make profit for themselves, meanwhile helping to raise funds for the school. So that one is just a small example. And I think, say, the members them too, they really come out with some initiatives where we will actually run them as such for their own personal benefit and then for the benefit of the school. But meanwhile, I will always insist, say the goal, the vision, now forget that school, because that will be our economic power base, which it will even accommodate individuals in the long term, even the ones that we, they don't get their own money to invest. Thank you.
Okay, we would like to get to number 7 question.
Yes, I have a question which I think is on the mind of many people who are interested or are asking themselves. Yes, the point of SHIBI, is it actually the short-term goal or the long-term goal of the school? But that being the same, there is this issue of schools springing up everywhere in Cameroon. It's like, it's a hype now. Everywhere a school is coming up. How do you think this school will be different, or what is the idea behind the school? Will it just be another school, or is there a special agenda for this one?
Yeah, I think from the onset, when we initiated this project, from the onset when we initiated the SHIBI project, we wanted to be unique and to offer something that is quite different from the system of education in Cameroon. As we all know, the Cameroon educational system, it actually lacks the depth, and it doesn't offer us so much of an experience, like when we come out to be able to get into even when we come out from the universities, we can't really pick up a job because we actually lack experience and how to be able to kind of get a job and be fit into the kind of public or private sector of our country. So SHIBI is actually going to make a difference in the sense that we offer a curriculum that is actually based on it helps students to be able to achieve practical skills, to be able to design stuff and to do things that will be able to help them not only during their school period, but actually when they complete, to be able to get a job and actually move on with their lives and become better citizens instead of just depending on their parents or trying to go to the university and get a degree that won't really help them so much. But will actually give them a chance to be able to move on and actually start a business on their own, maybe getting funding from their parents or from the bank and starting up something because they actually have the practical skills to be able to become useful citizens instead of just getting a normal career that really doesn't help.
Yes. Also to add to that, I would always ask the same questions. What are the problems facing us at the moment in Cameroon? Light, water, food, malaria, typhoid. Do we have answers to these questions? We don't, because many villages are still in darkness. You go to villages that are really still dark, they have waterfalls. Is building a micro turbine our problem? It's not, we can build it. It's, if we were not treating malaria on our own before we started taking quinine, our race would have been extinct. It means that we already have some solutions which we just have to develop. I don't think that it is so difficult to get some leaves, squeeze them, whiten them up, put them into tablets, and start giving it to our own people. At least we know what we are giving to them. So we believe that a child who is living from 5 should acquire some basic skills which he can take back to the community. By that I mean, if he is going back to his community and people are dying of typhoid, they have gastritis, he should be able, because we will teach him how to treat it in the SHIBI school. We are taking a different approach to the solutions of that country. So it's not a deja vu what we are presenting. Another thing that I would like to add, which is important, is that we want to be a very organized group of people. Some people value the education that we had back home. From every statistic, you will see that those who are actually the pace setters out of Africa were those who had the basic education in Africa. So there are some people who desire to have that for their children. We would like to establish a scenario where a parent can just simply take the child to the airport, goes to school, study, during holiday gets a flight, comes back, meet the parent. Whether you're in Washington, you are in Berlin, you are in London, our school and SHIBI will be able to offer such services. So we are going to be different. We are not doing anything like it's been done before. And because it's going to be our own, we will not have any problem taking the decisions of whatever we want to do with it. I hope that the answer to the question actually is satisfactory.
Thank you.
Okay.
Another question. Now that you're going with the association SHIBI to open up a new school, does it not kind of create a conflict with Sacred Heart? Where in your school, is there no conflict? Maybe like you're kind of being like a subset or what, you know? Is there no conflict between SHIBI coming into Shesa, or let me say Sacred Heart, to creating something new?
Thank you very much for your question. I don't really think we actually compete or we want to compete with Sacred Heart College. We do respect them so much, and the Catholic ministry as a whole in Cameroon. I think Sacred Heart already has a lot of competition, and we don't even want to be part of it. You know, they compete with other schools already. All we want to do is to offer something that is unique, a curriculum that prepares our students for a career. Once they complete high school or Form 5, they should be able to get out and be able to get a job or start a business of their own. And if they want to get into further studies, they should be set and have the necessary skills that will put them in the right place to succeed in life. So we are not really competing with Sacred Heart College in any way, and we just want to do something different.
So on behalf of the Shesa International Board of Investors, which has been effectively launched today, you should actually, this date goes down into our history. It's a very historic day. A new baby has been born, and this baby shall live. And this baby shall live until we have the school, and it will continue. So I want to thank all of you here present today. And if you have understood and you share our dream, we would like you to spread it to all our fellow brothers all around the world. SHIBI was made for all of us. It's for you, it's for me, it's to create opportunities for you and I. It's for the betterment of our country. The first thing I'm asking you to do is log on to our website, www.shibionline.org. Build your professional profile, take part in the effective discussions. Let us know who you are, what profession you do, so that if we need you, we will find you. Get on board so that if some other people need you, want to collaborate with you, they will find you. Get on board and participate in the discussion forums. We have a marketing board, a board of engineers, land search committee. We have so many forums of discussion, and through these discussion boards, we will get all the ideas that we need to make SHIBI more effective. We believe that the initiative that is coming from us is just, it can only get better if many more ideas come in. I want to thank especially the president of SHIBI Germany for all his support given to SHIBI. I want to thank most especially the president of SHIBI Germany, who has also of SHIBI USA, who has been expressing some support, and I also want to thank most especially the president of SHIBI UK, who has been giving us some support and telling us how wonderful our idea is. So we are calling on all SHIBIans not to be shy. If you need more information, please log on our website. You can hook up through our discussion forums so that we can exchange, or you see our presentations on Facebook. And believe me, in the shortest possible time, you will start seeing us on the ground in Cameroon. So, fellow brothers, get home safely. Thank you for coming. Well done. And we hope that SHIBI would actually live the dream that is set to establish for the betterment of our country, Cameroon, and why not Africa and the world. Goodbye. May ancestors bless you.